bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namami Buddham Gunasagaram Tam Satta Sada Untu Sukhi Avera Kayo Nibunjo Sakano Drugando Gachanti Sabbe Maranam Mahanchu. Namami Dhammam Sugatena Desitam Satta Sadam Dusukhi Avena Kayo Nidunyo Sakalo Rugando Gachanti Sabbe Maranam Mahanchu. Namami Sangham Jinarajasavakam Satta Sadam Dusukhi Avena Kayo Nidunyo Sakalo Dugando Gachanti Sabbe Maranam Mahanchu. Dear Dhamma friends, we continue our breathing meditation technique. In the beginning, you keep focus your mind in front of your nose and your upper lip area and let the inhalation exhalation happen itself. So when the inhalation exhalation happen, following that sensation, recognize the inhalation as inhalation, exhalation as exhalation. So don't try to inhale or exhale intensely. Just let it happen. When the mind able to recognize inhalation, exhalation separately, from beginning to end be more focused, thoroughly observe the inhalation, knowingly this is the beginning, this is the middle, and this is the end of the inhalation. This is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the exhalation. So from beginning to end, stay with the inhalation and exhalation. So that will help you to keep your mind more sharp and clear, and it will help you to stay with less thoughts, because then the mind doesn't go here and there. And then observe the nature of the inhalation, exhalation. Sometimes long inhalation happens, sometimes short inhalation. Sometimes it becomes warm and cold, and sometimes heavy inhalation, and sometimes soft. So each and every inhalation different. Try to recognize that different. You are not going to make that different. It happened different, and you recognize the difference. So that is the third step. In the fourth step, see, when the inhalation, exhalation happen, entire your body responding to that. And without any effort, head to toes, your entire body, follow that inhalation, exhalation. And at the same time, when the inhalation happens, you feel comfortable, you feel relaxed, you feel life. And the opposite side, exhalation, the same result. So recognize that inhalation and exhalation, two different ways, brings you the same result. Body accepting it as the both in the same way. So don't try to react to anything. Observe how the body accepts. See yourself. And that will allow you to go more deeper and recognize when the life happening, it not, you cannot name it as a good or bad. When you start to react according to the way you want, then you start to change the situations. So observe how the inhalation, exhalation go with the body. How the body accepting the inhalation, exhalation. Then that will help you to go to the vipassana level. So just observing inhalation, exhalation not going to make any difference. So what is the vipassana level? In a deeper level, you observe the inhalation, exhalation and observe the change. What you experience moment by moment with your inhalation and exhalation, and following that inhalation, exhalation within your body, what you experience, only the change. And with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, what you experience the change. So accept it and observe how this, your entire body, to react to the change. Your right palm on your left, your neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. And scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Sopat Veva, or be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this evening to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this evening with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me, may all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we are spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain with the present moment, observing your inhalation and exhalation. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. And relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your elbow. Relax your forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. And relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax your abdominal organs. Relax your buttock. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. And relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows and whole skeleton. Cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart. And radiate it as a light through entire this compound, this village, this city, this state, this country, this world, and this universe. And as far as we can through galaxies, other planets, stars, reminding ourselves like this. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion forward to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. To all 6 directions at once. Bring the awareness to your body. Focus your mind in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Gently and deeply breathe out 3 times. And slowly observe the inhalation, exhalation. Keep your mind focused to inhalation, exhalation. focus to inhalation, exhalation. focus your mind to inhalation, exhalation. And try to observe the beginning to end. Your inhalation beginning to end your exhalation. Keep your attention to breathing and observe the change. So dear Dhamma friends, as human beings, that we different from other animals because we have thinking power. And the thinking power means we can recognize what is good and what is bad and why this is good, why this is bad. So if you don't use it in day-to-day life, that mean you don't use the humanity, beauty of the humanity, beauty of the mind. And the bhavana itself, the meditation, help you to develop that your thinking ability. And when you develop the mind, you start to see things very clearly. And the seeing means it is just not only with our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body and the mind. You become more conscious. So when you become more conscious, you become very clear with your own thoughts. That is the first thing happening. When you become conscious, you become very clear with your own thoughts. So when you become clear with the thoughts, and you become free from the doubt. Because when the doubt happening within ourselves, with our actions, or with our bodily, verbally or mentally actions, then the mind is not free. So the meditation helps you to come out from this doubt. So the doubt is kind of like a gravity. It holds you. You cannot move because when there is a doubt come, like bungee jumping. When you going to jump, no, you cannot, you don't not going to jump, not going to jump. No? In day-to-day life, the same thing happened to us. When there is the doubt come, you cannot move anymore. So the doubt hold you. When you practice the meditation, what is happening? You start to come out from this doubt. You become clear inside. And the ultimate things that you can gain is the wisdom. So the wisdom, the wisdom itself doesn't come. That you have to have developed some other tools to gain this wisdom. And also when you become wise, and you have to use it to attain to Nibbana. So as example, you have many tools. If you don't use that tools, what is the point having that tool? So when your mind becomes sharp and clear, what you have to do? You have to use it to attain to the Nibbana or the enlightenment. Means you have to use your mind to develop your vipassana quality. So there are two kinds of lifestyle, ordinary and eternal life. So sometimes we become wise and we use our mind in ordinary ways. That doesn't mean you're going to end this everything. No, you become more comfortable with the situation. You can maintain a very good and calm, relaxed and successful conventional life. But to you go to an eternal life, you have to use your awareness, you have to use your wisdom. So that is why, see, that even you observe the inhalation, exhalation, the inhalation, exhalation will help you to calm down and have a very tranquility state of your mind. No, that doesn't mean you attain to the wisdom. Till you die, you can observe the inhalation, exhalation. The calmness, it doesn't mean the success of the mind. You have to go beyond the calmness. So using the calmness, then you have to use the vipassana. How? Look, the inhalation, exhalation happen, and what is the Dhamma behind the inhalation, exhalation? Change. When you recognize the change, and whatever the situation come, you can use that knowledge. And then you know this everything change. And then you're not going to fight with that when things start to change. You accept it. That will help you to slowly reach to the eternal life. So otherwise, it's kind of like the money. Just having money doesn't mean you're rich. You have to use it and get the benefit out of the money. So what you know doesn't mean you are wise. Using that, you have to get the good result out of your life. So then remember, practicing meditation, it doesn't mean that you getting calm mind and relaxed mind and then that's it. No. You have to have a knowledge and effort to use this to end this life, to attain into the Nibbana. For that you have to develop some other tools. So the first one called the Shrutamaya Jnana. The Shrutamaya Jnana means, Shruta means you have to practice to listen. The listening you have to start from your you can listen to your body, and you can listen to your own mind. So, and you can listen to the nature, you know, and you can listen to the pain, you know. These are the, you know, you can listen to the hunger, you can listen to the thirst, you know. This kind of like you developing the mind to listen. And then you can listen, you can practice listen to the Dhamma. That also a quality that you develop. There are some people, they cannot listen. You know, if they cannot listen, they cannot understand. So, but suddenly you cannot do it. It is not easy just to listen to only the Dhamma. You have to, in day-to-day life, you have to practice it. As you have to develop it as a quality. It's a kind of like a tool. Because when you listen very carefully, the listening itself make you wise sometimes. If in the same news, if you listen very carefully, you recognize something and what is the real news there. But sometimes when you don't listen it very carefully, you get the wrong idea out of that news. Dhamma also the same. When you listen very carefully, you get the real message. But when you don't listen very carefully, maybe you get the wrong message. That doesn't mean the Dhamma is wrong. So that is the thing you have to, you know, understand. And then are we really, you know, developing that quality? And it's you can listen to the nature. And today, now, you know, the most of time, look, we just, you know, we go with this all the technology. Now we have no power to understand the nature, you know? And even to check the weather, you know, people don't look at the sky. They go to the cell phone and look the weather. It's going to be rain, it's going to be wind, it's going to be cold. You see, it's we slowly disconnecting from the listening knowledge, you know. And we don't care if the animal, you know, how the animal behave, you know. Like when the natural disasters come, you know, the animal react before the human. You know, like in Sri Lanka, that when the tsunami happened, you know, all the animals start, you know, they leave that, you know, the area, but people didn't know. Why? Because they don't observe, you know, they don't listen. And some different animals start to make sound in a different way. But people think, oh, it's you know, something else. So then remember to be aware with the nature around you. That will develop your listening power. And at the same time, always remember and wish that you keep the open mind and always wish the good knowledge for you. And when you listen very carefully, you know, before you listen, don't think. No, first listen very carefully. And when you start to listen, and you will recognize. You know, and sometimes people don't tell everything by words. Even when you see the body language, you start to recognize what it means. So in day-to-day life, you know, the communication is a very important thing. You know, that is how as human we connecting each other. So if we always, you know, sending the information, not receiving, you know, it's not the communication. It's kind of like a command. No, we have to develop a communication. Uh, and when you develop that way, in a certain level, when you develop the power to listen what is happening, you you become like a communion. Where communion means that you use less words, but itself, when you are in that environment itself, you recognize what it is. It's the that is the the power of that developing your mind. You become communion. When you are in the situation, you recognize. You don't need any words to understand it, what is happening there. Otherwise, sometimes people have used the words to express their situations. And sometimes people say, I don't know how to express. I don't have words to tell. But there are situations come for you to understand. You don't need words. You have from where that power. That is the development that you have to get into in day-to-day life, with other people. When you see the child, you recognize what is happening within the child. And then you're going to become good child. Or even if he going the wrong way, his life going to go wrong way, and then slowly you can advise him little by little. But today, as elders, we disconnecting from that, and we thinking, oh, that we providing everything to the child, and maybe he going to be good. No, he doing something else. And especially it is ancient, the mystic saying that when you see the person, when the person sleeping, okay, if you see the child, if you see the husband, if you see the wife, when they sleeping, if you watch, and you're going to recognize who he is. Like when children sleeping, if the mother, father can see the child face, and they know this child going to become good, this child going to become a bad person, like that. But today, not even the sleeping. Today people not each other. When they talk, even not they talk to face to face. From that room to this room over the phone. Even in the same place, workplace, friends and families, no talk face to face, not in the present. It's all, become something else. See, that is where we losing the knowledge. We're not losing something, we losing our real, human sense, the knowledge. So then little by little, you have to develop it, you have to keep it. It is okay to hold, keep these things. But at the same time, remember, don't allow this, this new world to take away your wisdom, your nature. It is your responsibility to keep it with you. So when you get into that, the communion level, you don't command to people. You just don't to communicate with the, say something from other side. No, your presence, make you understand. The moment you don't need the thoughts itself, it develop your understanding. When you are in front of someone itself, you recognizing what is happening there. And when you see the person, you don't need any kind of someone else's opinion to recognize who is this person. Itself, when you see, itself that you recognize it, who is this person. So Suttamaya Jnana, and when it comes to the eternal level, the Dhamma, for the Dhamma you have to develop the Suttamaya Jnana. And in ordinary way, to become a successful person, we develop the Suttamaya Jnana. Listening is important. At the same time, listening to the Buddha's word is the in eternal level, the real Suttamaya Jnana. There are many things, many books, many people keep talking. Very famous people. How they famous? Nowadays it's when you have group of people, and you can people think they are very famous people, but that doesn't mean they tell the truth. I have some collection. One day I will show you what they keep talking, but the whole world keep telling, oh wow, this person is very good, but that doesn't mean they are eternally going to become correct. So that's why always remember, look what the Buddha said. Even about the meditation or about the life, whatever you go through, go and find what the Buddha said about it. You will find. And then compare it with your knowledge and see what it is. And you're going to open a different door to see the world. Even listening to us not going to make you wise sometimes. Always remember, we just giving a direction. So always remember to get into the highest level. So always the Buddha's word, and that will uplift your mind also. When you understand what the Buddha said, what is happening to your mind also uplifting to that level. So when you say something like elder to a child, sometimes child cannot understand. So then what you do, most of time you become like a child, and to communicate with the child, and the child understand. But at the same time, there are sometimes few children, and they develop the elders' consciousness to understand the elders. But it is very few. So when you, day by day, when you read the Buddha's teaching, find the Buddha's teaching and read the Buddha's teaching, when you able to understand, your mind slowly, what is happening, come to that level, little by little. So Suttamaya Jnana, and the next tool is Chintamaya Jnana. Chintamaya Jnana means thinking ability. The power of thinking, you have to develop it. The thought just come itself, and do things and whatever you want. No, that is not enough. You have to look at the world. You have to see what other people say. And you have to think of what your own experience, even what happened in your life, and look, and at the same time see what you keep doing, and then you will see that whatever come to your mind, you become it's kind of like a filter. Thinking power, when you develop the thinking power without just reacting, when you develop that, the thinking power, kind of like a filtering your all the thoughts, and then whatever come out of your actions become more safe and more profound, and that way your life become more comfortable. And otherwise next day you think, oh, I didn't think about it, I said that. I didn't think about it, I did this. And you become worried. And that become the doubt in your life. And sometimes people say, I don't remember what I said. I don't remember what I did. And then it become a doubt. When it become a doubt, what is happening? You cannot move forward. It kind of, as I told, it kind of like a magnet, hold you back. So develop this filtering and the thinking power inside you. But just without thinking, it's not going to happen. In ordinary life, that is why you read books and look and what other people did, and what other people said about it, and listen. And when you develop the Sutame Jnana, the listening power, it will help you to develop the thinking ability. And you listen at the same time, you have to investigate, think, and compare, and then you will see, oh, it is right, this is, you're going to see it. And that is how your mind becomes, powerful. And the third tool called Bhavaname Jnana, and the Bhavaname Jnana is one way to develop your mind to the tranquility state, and the practicing Bhavana, concentration, you need that also. It doesn't go, just thinking not going to make you more wise person. And a lot of people today, they are wise, but they don't practice meditation. They talk about the meditation, the wrong thing what they do, they don't practice meditation. And then what is happening? When they going to talk and someone else asks the question and they cannot give the right answer. Why? Because they don't know what is happening, why they ask that question. But when you practice the meditation, what is happening? And when the question comes, why that question comes. Why? Because you went through that, you go through that. So, the Bhavaname Jnana also, then the two kind of meditation, tranquility and vipassana. So that is why I told, just having a tranquility state, calm and relaxed mind, not enough. And you become wise, that doesn't mean that you develop eternal mentality. And always remember to focus it to become wise and attaining to the Nibbana. Look for the ultimate truth of the Dhamma, ultimate truth of the things. And you are calm, your mind is calm and relaxed, and don't stuck with that relax, because before even the Buddha, people used to have that relaxation. Before the Buddha had that calmness, and that doesn't mean you are enlightened or you attain to the Nibbana. You have to end this life. So to end this life, you have to have a vision in your mind, how I can end this life using this knowledge. How you can end this your craving, how you can end this suffering, how you can end this tangle with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. You have to look for that. You have to determine to go towards that. And that will slowly help when you have Suttame Jnana, when you have the listening ability, when you have the thinking mind. And that will slowly, and with the calm mind, if you start to look how I can end this, that is, stay away from things is a different, ending something is different. The most of time what we do, stay away. That doesn't mean it is end. Huh? When the necessary time comes, it can happen again. But ending something is it is finished. It's not going to happen again. So the most of time in our life we covering situation, we covering the pain, we covering unhappiness, so we covering sadness, so we not going to end this. So when you have Suttame Jnana, thinking ability, when you have the tranquility state, thinking power, and try to end this eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. Look for that. You will see how to end. Even the situations, even as a habit you have to do it in day-to-day life. When situations come, these little situations come, and remember to end this. Not to, go away from that. Take a, shortcut and, divert it to another way. No. Finish it. That is that way, in the deeper level, in the higher soul, and when you come to the life, and you not become just, stay away from the whole unhappy situation. No, you will, go through this, any situation and end this. These are the three tools that you have to develop: listening, and the thinking, and the meditation. When it comes to meditation, always remember, just not the tranquility meditation. You have to use the meditation how to end this. So is there any question, please?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So as I've practiced meditation for whatever years I have, my being able to focus becomes so much better as my mind wanders. But the longer I sit, my body comes into play and starts to become uncomfortable, and it becomes more difficult to focus back on the breathing. Is that because your mind starts to go in another direction since it can't wander, so it goes to the body? And so do I try to look at the knowledge of that of the change and
because when the mind become busy, your body, the pain, it come through a pain sometimes. When the mind unrest and the mind start to go here and there, and sometimes it recognize through the pain. But when the mind become calm and relaxed, even the pain is there, you're not going to take it as pain.
So you just observe it. It still may be there, or you don't even really see it. You don't feel it. It doesn't.
So the thing is this: there is a physical practice also you need for the posture, and see how. And sometimes try to adjust the posture a little bit. Maybe you will find a more different angle to find the comfort. Maybe because it is, when it come to the posture, sometimes it is not the right way you sit sometimes. Okay, and that also can happen, because if you sit on in a wrong way, and that also can make a
sometimes the knee.
But sometimes it take little time to practice and to calm down. And another thing is when the mind becomes sharp and clear, less thoughts, the body become less weight. So when the mind start to go here and there, you feel more weight in your body and you get the more pain. These things can happen. So only thing is the situation. Don't put condition on yourself, because now you are in a certain level. It's kind of like this. You practice for 15-minute meditation, and after 15 minutes I cannot sit. It's a condition that you put yourself. Without a clock, your body, bio clock recognize 15 minutes. After that, it not allow you to sit. After that you say, okay, now 15 minutes, enough. Now your now pain come. No. So you have to, deeper you have to clean that also. Don't put conditions. And just let it be that whatever, and get into the breathing. Don't follow the time. Okay, it's nothing to do with the time. Stay with the breathing. Stay with the breathing, and you will see. Okay, and don't try to fight with that. No. Just calm, slowly. You have to cool it down. Huh? Okay, we do loving kindness meditation for a moment also. Palms together and repeat after me. Imaya, Dhammana, Dhamma, Patipatya, Buddham, Pujemi, Dhammam, Pujemi, Sangham, Pujemi, Attaya, Imaya, Patipatya, Jati, Jara, Vyadi, Maranamha, Paribunjisami, Idamme, Punyang, Asavakaya, Vanghotu, Sabbadukkha, Pamucchatu. May you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you, may no difficulties come to you, may no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. And finally, may you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Say sadhu, 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 sadhu.